Silent Hero Films, Silent Hero Films. Click the link below. Thank you guys in advance. I just got through finish. Oh, close my gate. I just got through finish listening to WCS. WCS did an interview with Jamal Charlo. Make sure you guys, World Combat Sports out of the ATL. Make sure you guys go visit him. Hopefully you guys get a chance to check that out. And I want to talk about one component. Oh, I'm going to just talk about the whole interview. Anyways, I'm just going to put it all together, man. He said to WCS, you're one of the guys.
What?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries. And can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Who probably was basically hating on him and writing bad stuff about him. I got to ask Jamal Charlo. In the past 4 years, what has been good to write about you? And I don't mean in a disrespectful manner, but I don't like when fighters try to be overbearing on media and fans. You chose to be a fighter. You chose the lifestyle of a fighter. I have to hold you in accordance to that. It's not, and oh, fighters, we go through so much. Well, hell, we do too. But we show up and we ask questions, right? And media and fans have a tendency, I'm home now, have a tendency to compromise and or minimize themselves and adhere to the superiority of the subject at hand. And you know what it took for me to get in front of media to ask questions? I was homeless for 2 years with a college degree, making $28,000 a year. I fought. I don't bring that up when you tell me, oh man, you the one been hating on me. Fighters go through so much. Well, so do the journalists. Let's just level off the playing field. Everything you done on the media side and on the fighter side was by choice. You can create the sin, but you can't create the consequences. I'm going to repeat that again. You can create the sin, but you can't create the consequences. Yeah, you can go off and buy all the cars, buy all the relish in all the fame and do worldly things. God is going to punish you. You can't create the punishment or the consequences God is going to hand out. Or the world or the universe or spiritualities, whatever you believe in, or yin and the yang. You can't create it. And I think the Charlos are two brothers that has fallen in love with the world. That has fallen in love with cars and jewelry and what boxing can afford them. Literally afford them. I don't hear them. I didn't hear about them talking about God and family until 2023. I'm talking about like repetitive. They always talk about their jewelry, how well they're dressed, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You gotta live with the choices that you make in life. I want them to be successful, but you got to honor them for the choices that they make. Honor their choices. They're not going to understand it. Their fans not going to understand what I'm saying. But you know who's going to understand me? 1% in this video. Honor the person's choices. Don't make them someone they're not. Simple. You have kids out of wedlock. The percentages say you're going to go through hell raising them. You don't graduate from college, you're going to make less than $30,000 a year. The data says it. You can attempt to defy the odds, and the Charlos did. They're 1% of 1% of 1%. They're championship fighters. In Jermell Charlo's case, it's only one. He's the undisputed champion of the world. I honor that. I honor their choices. So, and then fighters get mad when you honor their choices and you ask them questions about the choices that they made. Just like you can ask me about the choices that I've made. Simple. The Charlos got to come down to reality. They're living in like this fake metaphysical, egotistical world. I'm Big Charlo right now. I'm your big bro. I have the nerve to tell you the truth. The fact that y'all intentionally allowed y'all feud to go public and y'all allowed y'all wives to fight, no man should respect that. Because now you've compromised the relationship of the nieces and nephews and the mother and father up top and the nieces and nephews down below. It's been compromised. It's been fissured. It's been fractured. The Charlos need to leave planet Earth spiritually and go back to their grandma's house in Louisiana and relearn how to love each other. You hit rock bottom. So that means Al Heyman is only a financially, is your financial source. Because you've been with him your whole career and look where it's landed you. Maybe he's an enabler. Maybe your friends are an enabler. Maybe I'm glad you were able to fight for your family. At some point, every man and woman must fight for their family, whether it's gambling, whether it's drinking, whether it's women, whether it's cocaine, whether it's weed. At some point, every man or woman has to fight for family. I don't know what it is in your life. I am so proud that Jamal Charlo was willing to fight for his family. I'm so proud that his wife, WCS said his wife was there. That is beautiful. He said his daughter was there. That is beautiful. Fight for family. We don't want to see the cars no more. We already saw the cars with Floyd. We already saw them. That's old. Acknowledge that you have it, and then we want to see your son and daughter run into you. We want to see you kiss your wife on the forehead. That's nepotism. Black people got to start believing in nepotism. Oh, he think he good because his dad gave him the business. He's supposed to. We got to separate ourselves from this Floyd Mayweather era in boxing. Where it's all about money. Well, it's all about money. What can money do for you? The man said he can't give his businesses to his family because it's his kids because they smoke too much weed. Meanwhile, Deion Sanders, who was probably gone through 10 times more famous easily than the Charlos, probably went through more. I can only speculate. I don't know. And he's converted 160, 360, 180 to his life. And now he's an upstanding individual that gave his children, all 4 of his kids that I know of, a platform. I don't know if he has any more. A platform. One is a quarterback, one is a safety, one's a videographer, and his daughter plays on the basketball team. I salute that. I stand on what I tell you guys. It has to be a physical change. The reason why I say that is because of Malcolm X, El Hajj Malik El Shabazz. It has to be a physical change. There was a physical change. Y'all talk about, but there has to be a physical change and a spiritual change. And you got to sound different. You got to walk and talk different. They have allowed money and ego to separate themselves. I used to go to their fights when they had the big necks and the flat top, and they used to run around and in their sweatsuits, jumpsuits at the time. And I remember the last time I was with them together probably was in like 2016, 2017. And I was like, man, I would love to document their journey, man. Two brothers, you know what I mean? Two twin brothers that should have been rock stars. They should have been 100% more popular than what they are, but they never unified and became one. They never protected one another. They've forever been in competition with one another. And you know what capitalism is going to do? It's going to do what it do. Now, Charlo was fighting him. Now, there will be some, I don't care what they say publicly, it'll be some animosity there, whether it's 1% or 100%. Because they've allowed capitalism to separate them, so capitalism will come in and destroy them. As I said, you can pick the sin, but you can't pick the consequence. The man is crying out, man. He said his brother's in the biggest fight of his life. Done lost his communication with his parents and his brother, and he's in Pensacola, Florida with his wife and daughter, man. Stabilize the relationship. Stabilize it. And don't let people in your relationship. Media talk about it, no comment. Charlo said he hopes that your wife beating goes viral. That's classless. That's tasteless. I would never say that publicly. Oh, Fred, you just hating on the Charlos. Believe what you want to believe. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here to talk to these 17-year-old young men and women, 27-year-old men and women. I don't care about you old dudes that just get online because you're lonely. You know what I mean? You're divorced. You about to pick up your kid at the police station because, you know, you got a restraining order on you and your ex-wife don't feel safe around you. Yeah, I don't live that life. Dre and I have been best friends for 23 years. I was homeless, making $28,000 a year, sleeping in her dorm room, sleeping in my car, sleeping in LA Fitness parking lot, then putting a smile on my face and turning into Superman, becoming teacher of the year. Yeah, that's me. I did it. So I don't like when people say, oh, well, you don't know about my circumstance. Listen, I'm smiling right now. I'm a victor. I've overcome. It's y'all turn now, Charlos. Overcome. Stop making y'all visceral public. If you make it public, I'm going to talk about it. I'm a personality now. I'm a shock jock. I ain't a journalist. I don't do interviews. I ain't got time. I don't want to interview the Charlos. I don't want to interview nobody at this point. I'm not really interested. I'm just interested in giving my opinion and coaching these kids, these 40 kids that I'm about to go coach, and the 50 kids in our basketball program at the high school. That's what I care about right now. And don't forget Team Hawthorne, which y'all saw at the beginning of the video. I'm all in on Team Hawthorne. Matter of fact, we're going to 5-star dining tonight. Team Hawthorne. Yeah, Team Hawthorne. So, Charlos, I wish you well, man. This will sound like hate to an immature, egotistical ear. But to the ones that want to grow, you're going to see it as tough love. Basically, people that's basically saying, just smoke one more joint, dog. It's cool. Sniff this one more line of crack. It's cool. Man, just go ahead, man. We'll quit tomorrow, man. Smoke one more cigarette. Place that last bet, man. Place that last bet, man. Bet on one more horse, man. No, I'm trying to quit, man. One more horse ain't going to kill you, man. Let's bet on it, man. Let's take the 7 horse. Everybody got demons, man. Everybody. How big are they? You're going to have them to the day you die. Don't get me wrong. They just the voice just get more faint. When you get stronger, the voice just gets more and more faint. But it'll forever be there, man. And especially when you wealthy and rich like me and the Charlos, when you wealthy and you can do whatever, it's 11:47. I'm in my third driveway. I got 3 driveways in this house. Yeah, man. I'm behind the gate right now. I can pick up $1,000 right now and do whatever I want with it. Undetected. Nobody's gonna know. It's a faint voice or it's a strong voice. It depends on your disciplines and your choices. You either gonna be a saint or a sinner every second of your life. You got to make a decision every second of your life. And I only can speak from experience. When you put yourself in positions of negativity, the voice gets louder. When you put yourself around family and God, the voice is more faint. Whatever you believe in, whatever your sanctuary is. I don't want to make this about religion and faith and all. I want to make it about practicalities and common sense. I don't want to make it just about that. I want to make it as much about that as it is about practicality, being conscientious of your strength and your weaknesses. So the Charlos, man, get this together, man. It's if your parents are embarrassed. Excuse me. I'm only speculating. I don't know. But you're embarrassing your last name. Your grandma don't want y'all fighting, dog. I'm going to repeat. Jamel and Jamal, that house you bought your grandma, I hope to God she's still alive. I have no grandparents alive right now. All 4 of my grandparents gone. My grandfather's my hero, man. Hero. Y'all grandmother y'all went back and built your grandmother a house. Y'all stressing your grandmother out, man. Hope to God she's still alive, man. Y'all stressing her out. I'm tired of hearing about the Charlos and I miss my brother and I want my wife to beat up his wife. Keep it quiet, man. Keep it quiet. Because I'm going to tell both of y'all something. Whoever dies first, the other brother's going to eulogize. I repeat, whoever dies first, the other brother's going to eulogize. Period. Like it, love it, or hate it. You're going to be laying in that casket and your twin brother is going to be eulogizing you. Yeah. Sam Watson will be gone. Al Heyman will be gone. I'll probably be gone. It's just going to be you, God, and your brother. Barbershop Conversations, man. Click the link below, man. Y'all go ahead and have a beautiful day. Click the link below. Like I said, to 95% of the people that listen to this video, it's going to sound like hate, and I don't care. I'm very comfortable with that. But I believe that we just got to tell the truth, man. I don't want to pacify. I don't care. Whatever you want, man. I'm a citizen of the United States of America, man. It's time for us to start believing in humanity, man. Humanity is real, man. There's more good people than bad people in this world, man. Stop praising the bad people. And hold your brother accountable, man. No more passivity, man, when talking and having conversations with your brother and sister, man. Believe in each other, man. Drop them race politics, man. It's not real. I'm gone, man. Y'all have a beautiful day, man. Love your brother, man. Peace.